Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back, whosoever was here in the morning, and welcome whosoever come after lunch. I'm not going to say anything which you haven't heard before or which you haven't heard in the morning session or which probably you'll not hear in the afternoon sessions as well. But this is how everything gets ingrained and becomes a gospel if we say right things again and again and we listen to right things again and again. Why are we gathered here today? What was the need? Let me say this as simply and firmly as I can. This is not a conference against any individual, not against or for any religion, not against or for any country, not against any community, culture, or ethnic group. This is for Canada and us Canadians. We are all Canadians here who believe in equality, justice, peace, and universal brotherhood, not Muslim brotherhood. We have Christians, Muslims, Hindu, Jews as speakers, and many Sikhs and others in audience who all put Canada first. But make no mistake, this is a conference against an ideology that preaches violence as a solution, that radicalizes individuals to harm innocent people, that breeds hatred and deep divisions in our society, that seeks to separate communities and sow mistrust among neighbors, an ideology that threatens the safety, security, and way of life we hold dear in Canada. And we are not talking about distant or abstract dangers. We are speaking about real threats that infiltrate Canada's open democratic values, that abuse the rights and freedoms we hold sacred, that exploit our generosity and tolerance for dark agendas. And we must name a growing danger. The weaponization of foreign interference. The same extremist elements are using foreign interference to silence and alienate voices that oppose their agendas. They hide behind claims of victimhood while working to destabilize our society from within. This is not the Canada we inherited. This is not the Canada we want today. And it is absolutely not the Canada we want for tomorrow. Canada is built on freedom, diversity, inclusion, and the belief that everyone belongs. People come here or were born here, trusting in a country where we respect different faiths and traditions. We resolve differences peacefully. We debate ideas vigorously, but coexist as neighbors and friends. Extremism rejects all of that. It thrives on fear, suspicion, and hostility. It drives wedges between communities. It seeks to silence moderate voices and rule through intimidation. We must have honest conversations as citizens with our policymakers and our elected representatives. Canada's generosity cannot become our weakness. We need controlled and merit-based immigration, not because we want fewer immigrants, but because we want immigrants who help build Canada stronger rather than becoming a burden on our system and result in chaos on streets and communities. We must ensure immigration serves Canada's economic, social, and security interests while remaining compassionate and fair. That's why we are here today, united in purpose and resolve to send a clear message: Canada will not tolerate extremism in any form. We are here to share knowledge about how extremist networks operate, to understand how they recruit, fundraise, and spread their poison, to equip ourselves as individuals, communities, and institutions to spot warning signs early and take decisive action. We are here to build bridges so extremists find no fertile ground for hatred, to develop policies that balance civil liberties with security, and to demand strict laws against crime and criminals to keep our communities safe. We must have zero tolerance for extreme ideologies. Above all, we must ensure Canada's generosity is never used or abused as a cover for foreign agendas. Yes, we must be vigilant, but we also must be wise. As we were talking in the morning, educate youth on real world, not just school, college education backed by strong value systems. We must not let the fight against extremism become a reason to stigmatize entire communities or faiths. That's precisely what extremists want, to divide us. We cannot give them that victory. We need to call them out. They are morally hollow and cowards. We must stand together, stronger, wiser, and more united than ever. The stakes are high for our safety, our communities, and the future of Canada we love. For our Canada of peace, freedom, respect, and hope. This conference is for Canada. Let us work together to keep it that way. Let us remain united against extremism. Thank you.